Going on? You can take over.
Hey everybody, welcome to Unlocking the Magic Live. Sorry for that awkward intro. It's Bruce and Connie from the Unlocking the Magic podcast. I'm taking it away. You did a good job.
Thank you. I was just trying to get the tech going. Welcome to our Facebook Live, YouTube Live show. We do a podcast over on iTunes, Stitcher Radio called Unlocking the Magic. And we also do this live show here every other Monday night on YouTube now and on sometimes on Facebook. We're gonna try to
phasing it out.
We're gonna try to push everybody over towards YouTube, but we're gonna be on Facebook tonight as well. So if you don't have YouTube or you can't figure it out, we're gonna be on both for tonight.
We feel ya. We've been hearing ya. So
this may be the last time you see us on Facebook. I'm trying to push everybody over to our YouTube channel.
You're very pushy.
Yeah, that's where we want to end up.
Why is Bruce so pushy?
But that's where I want everybody to go. So if you're
pushy.
watching this live, give us the thumbs up on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Here's how the YouTube channel works. If you subscribe on YouTube to our channel, it'll send you a notification when we go live, so you don't have to get a reminder on a specific post like you would on Facebook. So hit the thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're watching this on Facebook, go over to YouTube and subscribe over there as well.
Are we done?
Yeah. Let's get into this Disney fun.
Let's have some fun. First and foremost, it's Monday. We've had our clocks change, so it's a little dark here in New England, and we need some Disney inspo and some fun.
I feel like I've been waiting to do this live show at 8 o'clock for 17 hours.
It's literally midnight right now. That's what it feels like.
It does.
What time is it? It's midnight.
It feels like midnight for sure.
Welcome to the show. I probably said that 1,000 times already, but I'm excited. We have a good show for you today. We're actually going to recap our Would You Rather that we released with our special guest, me, who was on last week.
She did a good job.
I thought she was going to be joining us tonight. She's a little camera shy.
Yeah, she didn't necessarily. It's late, like you said. We got the clocks turned back, so for her, it's. We're on YouTube, by the way, too. I'm trying to push everybody. We're actually going to end the show live on Facebook early, and then have everybody go. We're going to go finish the show over on YouTube.
Oh, it's going to be like that.
But we turned the clocks back for her, so it's kind of late for her to join us at 8 o'clock because it's really.
She was unavailable.
Yeah. So.
Her fee is too high.
Yeah.
For this kind of her fee's too high at this time. Anyway, but we'll talk about that because we have a few would you rathers that we didn't get to answer that you guys submitted. So we're going. I don't know what camera to look at.
Just look that way. They're both kind of in the same spot.
Do I look up? Do I look down?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm going cross-eyed. So we'll share those and share some Disney news. What else? What else do we have going on?
Do a little fun would you rathers from this past show.
Yeah, I already said that.
Did
what
you?
Else? Yeah.
Well, when the show hosts aren't listening.
I'm pretty sure that was a minute long.
Let's say hi to some folks. If you're watching on YouTube, say hello. Drop in where you're from, how long you've been listening to the show, or how long you've been joining us. And it says, would you rather YouTube or Facebook? Here's the thing. That's a good question.
That is a good one.
We can't win. There's a lot of the reason we pushed over, and let me just explain this real quick.
Oh boy.
Because we got a lot of people from Instagram and a lot of people from our email list and the podcast that says, I don't have Facebook and I want to join you guys on the show. And I felt like YouTube, even though someone said on Facebook that they're not going to watch the show because it's on YouTube now, I feel like YouTube is a platform where you don't have to log in to see us. See, now Facebook's acting funny.
See?
What's going on here? It says our video was interrupted.
It's because we said YouTube. Facebook was like, forget you.
Oh, it said our video is ended.
Okay.
I guess it ended.
If that's what they said.
I guess it said that we're ended. So we're over here on YouTube just to feel like so everybody could watch it, but apparently everybody's going to have to move over here because I just ended the live show on Facebook.
Did you end it and ended it by accident?
I don't exactly know.
I think Facebook's playing a trick on us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's very glitchy. It can be glitchy, too. So, anyway.
I like Facebook, but you know what? I want to have everybody who wants to join the show be able to join the show.
It's fine. It's typical Bruce switching up. Don't you remember when we had our live shows on Fridays?
Yes.
And then we switched it up to Mondays?
That is
we
true.
Confused everybody. That wasn't too long ago.
It was not.
So, but we're right on track. At least it's Monday.
True.
For now.
It is Monday.
That's going to stay, I think, hopefully.
All right,
okay.
Stall them a little bit so I can go back over here and just tell everybody we're going to do.
Well, we did get to see Mickey's 90th anniversary that they televised on ABC yesterday. It's technically not his 90th yet, but they recorded it while back, feels like a few weeks now, maybe more, where they had this spectacular in Los Angeles where they filmed Mickey Mouse and they celebrated Mickey, and it was a really cute evening. We watched it, of course.
I did actually watch it, and I have to tell you something.
The Patriots were on, so that says a lot.
Yeah, but you know what? I like the Patriots, but the game is long, so you can switch back and forth.
You can switch it.
I have to say, though, I wasn't super into watching that show before when you were talking about it with our Patreon podcast.
Oh, great. I didn't talk it up.
It's not that you didn't talk it up, but I always feel like there's going to be a ton of singing in there. Which there was. But the way that the show started, I feel like they could do so many different shows with the way that show started with about the history and like talking about the story with Walt. They should incorporate that more into shows.
Definitely got your attention.
Guys like me would be much more likely to watch it.
Yeah, it definitely got your attention by them sharing Walt's story.
Totally.
They shared how it wasn't all easy for him either, and the story of how Mickey Mouse became Mickey Mouse, and it was basically he was really struggling at the time, and it's just a really interesting. It was an interesting night. There was still a lot of singing.
I mean, there was. I did switch back and forth quite a bit, to be honest with you.
It was a lot.
It wasn't like I was sitting there watching it from start to finish.
Yeah.
But there was parts that I caught that was good. Like the beginning, first 10, 15 minutes was cool. And then there was a whole lot of singing. And
I want to say Minnie looked fabulous.
Yeah, she did.
They were a nice couple. They both looked really good.
That's funny.
Anyway, Mickey turns 90 years old. That's crazy. So it's hard to
for 90.
He looks amazing for 90. I can't wrap my brain around the fact that in 10 years Mickey Mouse will be 100. Like to me, he just seems so young. Like it's crazy.
I feel like we started going to this park in Orlando 10 years ago, probably, like pretty consistently.
Yeah.
And like reading the books and like listening to the audiobooks and doing the podcast, it doesn't feel like it was 90 years ago when you think about when you like that first part of that show where I talked about how Mickey got started with Walt. It didn't seem like it was 90 years ago.
Right.
But it's 90 years ago.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
I loved the show. I think that it was great, and I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. I mean, I can't wait to see what's yet to come. Right, like the 100th year. If they did such a great celebration for 90, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Dan, I don't think that was you that lost connection. I think I had my mouse over the end live video, and I accidentally clicked the button. I think that I'm not gonna lie. I think that's actually what happened.
Full disclosure. Yeah. You gotta admit your mistakes. Makes you grow.
Lindsay said, so excited to catch you live. My boyfriend and I listen to your podcast every time we're in the car. That's awesome. So many people listen to the podcast in the car.
So many people do listen.
Which is going to be the way to go from now on in the future. It's awesome.
Yeah.
David says, hi from Ontario. Ooh, that's fancy.
Fancy.
Watching the Mickey birthday show now. Oh, he's watching the Mickey birthday show now. That's cool. I missed everybody where everybody's from, so could you throw that back in there? I always love seeing where people are from. Kind of get a little bit jealous, I'm not going to lie, when the people say they're from warm areas. Alyssa says, I listen when I exercise. Really? Like, I couldn't listen to us while we exercise.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
Especially since I feel like we talk about food a lot.
I don't know if that would motivate me or not motivate me.
Not motivate me. Yeah. Well, listening to my own voice is kind of tough. I have to go back sometimes and go listen to some episodes because I have to just make sure. I don't know. Why do I actually listen to the episodes? Because you release them before I even.
Well, because you have to do the show notes. So you like go back and listen to them and make the show notes and stuff. But I don't. I've never listened to one of our episodes.
You've never listened to it.
I edit the show, so I catch little bits and pieces here and there as I'm editing the show. But I've never listened to a whole episode.
Are we back to both cameras again?
Yeah.
So up and down.
Up and down.
Okay.
Just look.
All right.
They don't like when you look at them anyway. The people watching.
Oh, really?
It makes them feel a little bit uncomfortable. So just gaze.
Wait, where did you get that from?
Someone said last time, you're staring at me awkwardly.
I was staring?
I was, I think.
You were staring?
I was like staring at the camera.
I mean,
And I just said, you know what? I'm just going to gaze into the distance.
Do you want to gaze into each other's eyes?
Yeah. Let's do
it. Nah, I made it awkward. Okay.
Dan says it's 5:09 and 73 degrees. Dan, I very much do not like you.
Yeah.
It is it's 8, 10, and 4 degrees.
We've been
Silly.
Our kids have been in jammies since 4 p.m.
Lindsay says we're planning our first trip together next year, so we're getting all your tips. Ooh, that's good.
Yes.
Send in your questions. We'll answer them on a future Q&A show.
Yes, please do. Because I feel like the beginning episodes were more about tips, and as we continued the show, it became less and less about tips, which is fine. You know, there are plenty of tips shows, whatever, but I do like throwing in. Like,
you know what I think it is? No, I that's why the Q&A shows are pretty good.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think we try to make the show a little bit more evergreen now than we did in the beginning. And if you go back and listen to the first episodes, they're very what's happening at that moment oriented, which is totally different now.
Well, like, how about we said this in Patreon over the weekend, how about all those shows where we talked about there not being a parking fee and how that stands out when you're not staying when you're staying off property versus on property. And now
well, that came up because someone messaged us on Instagram.
What they said?
Unlocking the Magic Podcast on Instagram, by the way. Go check us out there. They
nice
said,
work.
Now with the parking fee,
yeah,
which we should answer that question right here.
Okay.
Now with the parking fee for overnight stays, do you still agree with renting a car?
Oh, that's a really great question.
It is a great question, and my answer is the same, yes.
And yes.
Because I don't care how much money, like I've said many times in the podcast before, sometimes I don't care how much money it is. I just want to get to where I want to go alone.
Slow your roll, buddy.
Somebody messaged, by the way, Patreon is our private Facebook group and kind of community where we do extra shows and we kind of engage with our friends inside of the Patreon group. So we keep saying that.
I share a lot of pictures of you on there.
Yeah, a lot of awkward stuff going on in there. G-rated, though.
I'm sorry.
But it's fun. So that's what Patreon is if you're curious about that.
Yeah.
But back to the parking thing. Sometimes I want to go where I want to go without having to wait or have the crowds or be uncomfortable.
Yeah. Let's just be honest. You want the car so that you can drive to the pool area or like the general food court area when you're at a big resort.
Yeah, exactly. So
you know. That's
why I say, yes, the parking fee is annoying now, but you know what? It's expensive.
It is nice to have control of like your own. It's like your own space, like especially after a long day at the parks. It stinks because you have to drive. Well, you have to drive, but it's nice in some ways where it's like just your family and just like your space. Yeah, I don't know, right?
Lindsay says so far most helpful was using Stacy from Enchanted Escapes Travel. Well, that's good.
That's
to plan everything. That's been a huge help. Yeah, they're good. Like if I have a piece of advice for you. Yes, if you like planning your trip, do it. Because you can listen to podcasts, you can do research online, and you can figure it out. But if you don't, and you want to have the best experience, like just get somebody to do it for you.
I'm laughing because you're the one suggesting this as if you've ever planned anything.
I'm just telling No, I'm not planning anything. But I have Connie, so I don't need an agent.
Okay.
If I do, though, I'll call April. Or someone from Enchanted Escapes Travel.
Anyways.
Right?
But what's cool is that they definitely will customize it for you. So, like, if you want to plan, because I have a lot of people that say, should I use one? Because I really like doing my own planning. And I say, it's like an added benefit of, like, having somebody right there if, like, you need it.
Or you want to throw questions off of, or if you're not sure of, if you don't have time to, like, book your fast passes or your dining reservations at that moment.
Yeah.
Sometimes someone can help you do that.
Share your Mickey ears. Are you going to share your Mickey ears, by the way? I wanted to make sure, because it's now all the way through November 17th where you can share your Mickey ears on social media. So Facebook.
I'm sharing them right now.
It's going to be on your head.
Oh.
Can you stick that on your head?
That'd be weird.
I
mean, I could, but it'd be weird.
Twitter, not YouTube, but they are donating. So each time you do hashtag share your ears, Disney is donating $5 to Make-A-Wish, and it's a really great thing that they're doing, and it's really fun. Cool. A lot of celebrities have shared their...
do you actually have to be wearing ears, or can you just use the hashtag?
No, share your ears. You have to have it's your share your ears with the photo of you wearing your ears. Wait, yeah.
But I don't have any.
Just get some. I want to see you in Mickey ears.
Next time we go, maybe.
Just one more.
Next time we go, maybe we'll...
It unlocks. They actually say it unlocks. From now until November 17th, use the share your ears hashtag to unlock a donation. They use the word unlock.
Really?
Have we got that trademarked yet?
I don't know, but there was a picture of unlocking the magic in Disney, so. Did you guys do that? Any of you guys watching at home do that yet?
Do the what?
Oh, they said it can be creative. It said doesn't have to be actual ears. See, it doesn't have to be actual ears. So you can get creative. Now, what would that... So give me some ideas of...
Has to be actual ears.
Give me some ideas of some creative things that I could do not being actual Mickey ears.
How about, like, softball?
I wasn't talking to you.
Okay. Because you know... Okay.
Let them answer. Let them answer the questions and kind of see from there.
Yeah. Still not going to get you in Mickey ears, am I? Darn.
I don't know. I feel like there's so many other things that I could be doing other than wearing Mickey ears.
It helps Disney raise money, though, so you're doing a great thing. Even though, you know, you're a little old to wear Mickey ears, right?
Yeah. I mean, are you ever too old to wear Mickey ears?
See, now I just pulled some heartstrings. Yeah. I did that on purpose.
Don't say you're old. That's rude.
That's how you do it.
That's rude.
Now are you going to wear them?
I mean, whatever.
I can't win. I don't know. No matter what I use. I thought that last comment was going to get it.
I guess that would be the closest I would ever get to wearing a costume at Disney. So.
Yes. All right. Okay. I actually...
Oh, 2 slices of tongue and toes on the side of your head. That's it.
Write it down.
Who said that? BV? You got it. She is the winner. She is the winner.
Oh, that's my voice.
That is the best one ever. 2 pieces of Tonga toast on the side of my head. I mean, and then I'll eat them real quick.
Okay. There we go. Are we going to go into the would you rathers now or would you rather later?
Let's ask them.
Okay.
I love your podcast, you guys. I have listened to so many podcasts about Disney, and your podcast is the best. That's right. Thank you so much. No.
The world's best Disney podcast. We did it.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations.
I just made you laugh again.
You're
I'm on fire.
What did you say? What were we talking about that you like? I laughed a lot on the last podcast.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
It was a good one.
Yeah. Anyway.
It was a good one.
Okay. Would you rather? So we're asking if we're going to do would you rather now later. I just looked up. There's only 2 that I have that we didn't answer.
Well, we can go into like the ones from the podcast and see what everybody at home would want us.
I would, except I can't pull it up for some reason.
Oh, I have them here somewhere.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So do those ones, and then I'll get the other
All
ones.
Right. Would you rather go to Walt Disney World the week of Thanksgiving?
Okay.
Which we've done.
Right.
Or the week of Christmas, which we haven't experienced.
No, I haven't. No, I think on the show we said, well, this is from someone on Facebook?
Yes.
Because on the show we said...
This is from Gail.
On the show, I think one of the would you rathers was Christmas or New Year's.
Okay.
Which neither one of those sound very appetizing to me. Mm-hmm. So this one was Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Yeah.
I think I would choose Thanksgiving, to be honest with you.
Hold on. Clay is in Disney right now.
Blocked. Just kidding. Really?
Awesome. Okay. So week of Thanksgiving or week of Christmas. And I have to just say that I don't know if it's because we went with such low expectations on Thanksgiving week last year. Because everyone I talked to, well, we all just expected it was going to be insanely crowded. And it was actually pretty, I wouldn't say...
It was busy, but it wasn't as...
I was going to say low-key, but then I'm thinking...
Whoops-a-daisy.
Low-key in the sense of, like, my expectations were it was going to be craziness.
Yeah.
But it was actually pretty awesome. And, like Grant says, you get Xmas in Thanksgiving. That's true. All the decorations are up, so we definitely had the best of everything.
I think I would say Thanksgiving because of what you just said. I think you get the best of Christmas.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily have to be there during Christmas in the crowds.
Yeah.
So you get the best of Christmas. And this is, I'm hoping that you're going to allow me to go before Thanksgiving and not like Thanksgiving and that weekend after.
What's the
Because that would be pretty busy. But if we can get the kids out of school a little bit, maybe a couple days.
Well, we were there last year, and it was fine.
It was busy after Thanksgiving got.
It was fine.
To you. To someone who loves people and loves crowds and loves talking to people in crowded buses... It was fantastic.
It was a good time.
To us folk who don't love that as much.
Folk?
It wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much for that.
All right.
Not Christmas. Been there, done that. I'm a people person, but no. I'm not a people person.
Niv wants to know, would we rather be podcasters or vloggers?
I mean, see, the thing is, we've tried vlogging.
I've got a face for podcasting.
Come on, that's mean. Talking about yourself like that.
You know.
I think podcasting is more our style than vlogging itself.
What is vlogging?
Vlogging is like you doing pretty much the podcast, but in video form.
Ooh, fun.
But I think that if we lived in Disney or in Orlando, you'd probably see a lot more videos from us. But since we don't, in the times that we do go there, the podcast allows us to do research and to rehash memories from the past and talk about them on the podcast. Whereas video, you got to be there.
Thinking, You do podcasts, I do vlog.
And then let's go.
We compete.
Let's go there. Let's do vlogging. That's fine.
I mean, I'll live in Florida.
I keep saying we want to, but you don't want to. You talk. You're all talk on that.
All right.
On that front.
I'd rather be a vlogger.
Would you rather?
I don't know. It sounds.
Yeah, I think you'd rather be a vlogger. I would rather not.
Sounds pretty nice. The way you described it, you said you got to live in Florida. You got to be there every day. You know.
I mean, it does sound pretty good.
Sold. Okay.
I guess vlogger.
All right.
I'll maybe be a vlogger.
Audrey says not Christmas. Been there, done that. She says she's a people person, but no. 3 times no.
I'm having a hard time toggling back and forth between Facebook and YouTube.
Right.
So if I missed your question, I apologize. Just keep adding it in there over and over and over again.
Until he gets
We'll eventually get there.
No promises, but it's more likely to happen. Rebecca says, week of Thanksgiving, Christmas is intense. Clay's going to be there. First Christmas party this week. We'll be here during the Christmas filming. That's fun.
It is fun.
We were just talking about that recently. And I read that cast members are invited to become extras during the filming. Like guests can watch, but as far as the extra, because it's all a production, and it's very, I feel, not produced, but
overly produced.
No, not. I mean, well, it's a production, right? And they have to.
It's Disney.
So, and with any production with extras and stuff, it has to be very formal,
coordinated.
They have to pay the right people if they're seen on camera. So I mean, it's cool that the cast members.
Dan says, "I want to retire to Orlando and become a Disney food blogger." Me too.
Just eat all the time.
How do we do that, Dan?
Set us up.
Can you email me info@unlockingyourmagic.com and let me know how we do that? I'm down for that.
Down for that.
If you have a would you rather question and you want us to answer it or you want us to talk about it or chat about it right here, drop it in the comments here. We maybe even use it for a future podcast episode. So that'd be cool too. So drop your questions.
John says Thanksgiving is the best. I really enjoyed myself Thanksgiving last year. And actually last year we went and we had Thanksgiving dinner in Walt Disney World. We're actually at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And I thought it was a really great time. It was different. I had really low expectations because we have never visited the parks other than President's Week. We've never really visited the parks during a really busy time, I think. So I was a little nervous, but it was fun.
Yeah. What did you say?
Nothing.
No, seriously. Were you talking about where we ate for Thanksgiving?
It's fine.
I was reading the comments.
It's fine. I have to be honest. It's a lot of pressure on you to read 2 things at once, and so
the problem is by the time I read it, it already
gone.
scrolls away. So I'm doing my best.
All right, next would you rather from Calvin. Would you rather go back in time to see the Osborne lights, the Osborne family spectacle of dancing lights? I almost said spectacular.
Glasses?
Spectacular.
Spectacles?
Or Spectromagic? I feel like Spectromagic, if you see the pictures of it from the past, it reminds me of, what's that movie? Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah.
What's the guy, the evil guy, the villain, the cool guy?
Thanos?
No, the other villain. He's the king of the planet.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He's anybody that's kind of mean is a villain to me, and I think I automatically think
that's funny. Yeah, you're right about that.
What's his name?
I don't know, but I know who you're talking about.
Okay, because he's very disco and.
Help us out if you know that.
Why I don't know why it's not coming to me. But he's one of my favorite actors too.
Osborne. I'm gonna say Osborne Lights. I absolutely love the Osborne Lights.
The Osborne Lights were definitely something I. If
you're ever gonna be it'll get you in the Christmas spirit in any the second you walk in there.
Yeah. Oh, I miss it.
So I'm saying the Osborne Lights.
Okay, but did you ever even see the Spectromagic?
No, I did not.
I don't think you have. That's why I'm pulling it up.
You're going to show me on video right now?
I won't show you video, but I'll show you images of it. So it kind of looks similar to the Main Street Electrical Parade.
All right, which was cool.
Okay, but it's a little bit more, it's like the electric parade zhuzhed up. That's why I feel like it's very disco looking.
Well, the reason I say the Osborne Lights is I feel like the Osborne Lights you can view at your leisure. You can sit down in there, hang out with the kids. You can look around, you can walk through it quick, you can go do other stuff, so go back to it. It's not like a something where you have to be there at 10 o'clock or whatever time it was, and then when it's over, it's over. And if you miss it, too bad.
That's true.
Like, you can just go back and forth.
You're making me miss it a lot.
Many times we just sat there on the curb and just listened to the music and watch people watch and watch the lights and, like, had a hot chocolate even though it was 85 degrees out.
Yeah.
So that's why I say Osborne Lights.
Yeah. I definitely think it was a special. I want it back.
Yeah.
Just that feeling that it evoked just like more than just Christmas. It was like similar to what I feel in the Magic Kingdom. Like it made you feel like anything was possible and like everything is going to be fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that just whatever was happening in your life or whatever, like it's all going to be okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it made me feel like.
I agree.
Okay.
Real quick, I have to just say thank you to one of our sponsors. We have a new sponsor for the show.
You didn't let me finish with my electric spectrum magic.
All right. Are you really going into that?
I just wanted to tell you that it was on this magic night. It was fiber optics.
Okay.
And it had, it was basically Main Street Electrical Parade.
But on Main Street.
It's just, I don't know, it looked cool. I never saw it. I don't think I did. From 91 to, it's
99?
99.
You never saw that?
Maybe I did. Maybe I did and didn't know it. I don't know, but Mickey looks amazing in this like golden costume with lights around him. Just looks like a celebrity, like on the. Well, he is a celebrity, but
Right.
it just looked really cool.
Stop, because I lost my notes anyway. So.
Okay, stop.
You made me mess up my notes here.
Anyways, it definitely has that Thor Ragnarok. Did anybody tell me who that was?
I didn't see.
Because it's gonna kill me all night. I need to know who that is. All right, Thor Ragnarok.
Let's look it up together. First one to get it, please tell us.
IMDb cast. 2 minutes.
I never saw the Osborne Lights, which is why I asked. Yeah, the Osborne Lights were awesome. I feel bad for anybody who didn't get a chance to see that.
Jeff Goldblum, right?
Goldblum.
Bloom.
That's funny.
Forget what I said. What was his name in the movie?
I don't know what his name was in the movie, but that was pretty interesting.
Why don't we know that?
So anyway, DVC resale market. We've had a lot of questions about DVC and DVC resale and all those questions. So the guys and fellas over at DVCresalemarket.com have actually teamed up with us. They're going to be a sponsor of the show, which is cool. But they're going to be coming on a future podcast episode to answer all of your DVC questions. And by all of your DVC questions, I mean mine.
Yeah, we have a lot.
Because I have no clue what it is,
I
how
feel
it
like
works.
we've had, but you still don't get it.
He came on the show one time, but I feel like he gave me a really broad overview of what it was.
Yes.
And I want to get down to the nitty gritty.
Okay.
Like, is it really for me?
Is it not?
How much is it going to cost me, like, if I sign up tomorrow?
Is it for you?
What do I do after that?
I feel like these are questions that...
Where do I go once I do sign up?
Yeah, I think there's a point in a...
How do I get out of it?
in a Disney experts...
The Grand Master. Right? Someone said it. Mandy.
Who?
Mandy's getting a sticker.
Thank you, Mandy.
Mandy, message us your info, your email address. He's
literally
home address.
My favorite character in that movie.
Yes.
And I couldn't think of it. Anyway. So what were you saying?
So we're going to do a show coming up in the future with the DVC. So if you have any questions about DVC or DVC resale, leave them in the comments, or you can send us a message to our Facebook page, or you can shoot us an email, info@unlockingthemagic.com.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's weird.
Sorry.
And we'll answer them on a future show because I think there's a lot of people interested in that.
Sorry, my bad.
That's fine.
Keep going.
That's right. So that's that. Thank you so much to those guys for helping us produce the show and sponsor the show. I appreciate all of our sponsors, and I just really appreciate the fact that they help us produce the podcast and produce these live shows, because that's why we still do it.
Right.
Because it's fun.
Caroline says, I was there during filming in 2016. They had ropes where people who were dressed up in over-the-top holiday gear were the only people allowed. This is the filming of the person. They are the one who were filmed. Most people were cast members. I think because it's very technical when you produce like any kind of TV show or movie. I feel like it's more technical than people realize. Like you assume that the people in the background, the extras, are just regular people off the street. But every outfit, everything is very, very planned.
Isn't there a Team Tonga sticker over there?
It's up here.
Well, can I have it?
It
was the Mandy.
I was giving some expert movie advice.
Mandy, I'm sorry. Your husband's gonna get one of these because he mentioned that. So just send me your address.
Okay. We don't have any Unlocking the Magic ones.
He's on Team Tonga. I don't want to.
I feel like you order more of those on purpose.
Maybe I do.
Like really? Okay.
It's possible. It's quite possible.
Thank you. Nikki says, my 2 DVC contracts were through resale. They were great. Oh, David's here. David Sanchez says, hey, I'm here. Woohoo.
Hey, David. We're waiting for you.
We were.
What kind of took you so long, though?
Seriously.
Like, we've been sitting here for like 40 minutes
waiting on you. Hello from Southern Maine, going back in 2019. This is from Mary.
Yes.
Let's see. I saw one that
Christy, too. Christy, what's going on? Why is everybody late today? We've been waiting. We can't start the show without you guys. And, like, when you come late, if you're not here 5 minutes early,
bumps us out. We have
late.
no one here.
Yeah, so we got to get that fixed next week.
We got to talk to each other. It's like the podcast.
And that only lasts 30 minutes, so it's over.
We'll
see you.
Yeah.
Somebody asked a question which was interesting, but I have to go back and find it. I am so sorry.
Okay. I saw a question or a comment about someone's grandmother going to Disney.
Ooh.
And hasn't been, and will now see Pandora and Toy Story. And I think Pandora, what a special place. And I actually want to bring our mom, my mother. She was with us a few years ago, but she never saw Pandora.
I know, that would be pretty cool.
And
I would love
really
to see her on Flight of Passage. Like, I would record that. I have a place in Epcot where you can see the fireworks well, and it's not busy at all. Message us where that is. Don't put it in the comments.
You were supposed to give a shout out to somebody?
I was?
Yes. And you're staring at them. And you're not giving a shout out, but the comment's gone because it's going too fast and I couldn't see.
Whoops.
So I will shout out.
Who was it?
Hello.
Who was that?
I don't know. I didn't see.
Oh.
I think it was from Charlie.
Chris is here. Got here late, but happy to be. Chris, we are happy you're here. Thank you so much for showing up late. We won't call you out on it at all.
This time.
Nikki says, sorry, I was asleep. Bad day.
Network. Ugh.
We got a case of the Mondays.
Definitely. I see on your show notes you put Disney after our events expand to Disney, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. Speaking of Pandora and everything.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah.
I literally just copy and pasted that.
It looks copied and paste, but I saw it on your notes here. I pulled them up.
So I can't really go into details or.
I didn't even think you knew what after hours the events what like.
I was hoping by copying and pasting that into the show notes that you would talk about it.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I would.
No pressure.
Be alerted as to what exactly that was.
All right. Let me pull my sleeves up.
Yeah. So can you do that for me?
Okay. So Disney after our events expand to Disney Hollywood Studios and Disney's Animal Kingdom. That is what they do in Magic Kingdom. So it's like a few hours. It's like 3 hours, but it's expensive. It's like $125 or so for a very short time.
Yeah.
In the park, but there's mixed reviews. A lot of people love it. Some people don't, but I think if you want to go to the parks and do a lot in a very short amount of time, it's possible. And you can get a lot of great photos because the park is supposedly pretty empty.
I will give, hold on a second. Charlie from Chicago.
It's Charlie. See, I knew it.
I will give anybody a shout out who wants a shout out.
It's his kids.
You just got to give me a reminder.
Like, not just a reminder.
Like drop a comment that says, reminder.
This is your reminder of your
Bruce,
reminder.
give a shout out to XYZ, and I will do it.
For the 100th time.
Yeah, because I want to do it. It's just that I forget right after I read the comment if we're not talking about it. So, shout outs all day long. I love kids watching at home. Hello. What's going on? How are you? Just give me a reminder in the comments there, and I will do it. Anytime.
Okay.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime that you remind him 100 times.
You can email me and I'll call you tomorrow. Hey, what's going on? How are you?
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is Kristen. Okay, it's her grandmother. She can't wait to go. She's very excited. She hasn't been in 18 years. That is incredible. And our first part is Magic Kingdom. It's open till midnight. Oh, Grandma. That's awesome. Grandma sometimes, like, my mother has more energy than I do.
It's like, gives you energy when you bring your mom, though.
It does.
Because it gets you excited because it's like the circle of life.
Yeah.
That, like, your parents brought you there when you were little, and then you're bringing your parents back and, like, showing them the stuff that they should have shown you, but they didn't.
Yeah. So one thing about bringing parents to Walt Disney World, and, you know, it just could be my parents or whatever, but I've heard this a few times from other people. They become kids, which is fine because you're in Walt Disney World.
True.
But I never realized how like, I became their parent in a lot of ways. Like, I had to order food for my mother. I had to teach her how to use the magic band. I had to teach her how to unlock her door in her resort room. Right? So that part, you know.
Bring her coffee every morning. You're like, okay, you need help getting dressed? Like, okay, this is how the weather's going to be today. You don't
Where's
want to
your
wear,
outfit?
You don't want to wear a sweatshirt. It's 98 degrees outside.
Can't clash with the family. You got to match.
Exactly what she would have done when you were a kid.
I became her mom. But it was awesome. I wouldn't change a thing.
It was fun. I enjoyed
There's just a lot of parenting that week. Like, I had a lot of, like, little kids to watch out for. My mom, you know, I was, like, worried she would wander off.
Excuse me.
Yeah, my mom's English is a little broken, too, so it's like,
you know
she
what,
can't
though?
read signs, and I was afraid.
That's an act. She likes you to do that. She could totally, like, she
just wants me to do everything.
She got on the plane down to Florida on the Magical Express to the hotel.
This is true.
She's like, can you help me? She'll just ask anybody.
She's just smart like that. She just wants me to do it all. So what do you think of the after hours event? I think I would prefer to do it at the Magic Kingdom because I just love the Magic Kingdom at night. It's cool that they're expanding to Hollywood Studios. I think it will be really cool once everything is open at Hollywood Studios, and maybe.
I don't think Hollywood Studios would be a great place to do it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, but like Animal Kingdom with Pandora, it's cool. But I feel like at night, even with Pandora open, like Animal Kingdom has always seemed, and we've been a lot. I feel like it's not as busy at night. Like even with Pandora, it doesn't seem so overly crowded.
Right.
Where I'm not enjoying myself. So I don't think I would need. I'm not helping Disney out right now by saying this, but I really like it at Magic Kingdom. Probably will like it at Hollywood Studios once everything is finalized.
Galaxy's Edge opens and
if they'll continue to do it, who knows?
How much is it? Did it say?
It's around like a park ticket fee. So it's
for a couple hours.
It's not cheap, but what you're getting you're basically getting condensed magic. Rumor has it like it was a pass holder thing years and years ago,
right.
But that because we were never pass holders.
Which I wanted.
Which, by the way, we should be pass holders.
I know. I've been looking into that. Seriously, been looking into that. And someone messaged us the other day that there is pass holders for both Disneyland and Disney World.
It's
combined.
I mean, we're going to have to sell some things.
It's like $4 million a year, though.
Yeah, we're basically not going to be able to eat or have furniture in our house, but we'll be able to have pass holders.
So far, this Tonga Toast referral thing isn't working out for me. So we may have to come up with a different strategy.
Different plan. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Time to get a little strategic with that. A little strategery.
Is that literally all you had for show notes tonight?
Well, I mean, you got me real quick.
Wow.
But if you can, hit the like button on this. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us on YouTube. If you're watching this over on Facebook, this may be the last time we're on Facebook. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if we can do this multiple thing. But I do want to try to condense everybody into one area because it will be a lot easier for everyone to comment and kind of hang out rather than two separate platforms. So if you are watching this, wherever you are, hit the like button, share it out, leave a comment. We really appreciate you. And that person that, I already forgot their name, but please message me because your husband gets one of these because they gave us the answer for Jeff Goldblum. What do you have, Connie?
I said Jeff Goldblum, but Bloom. Yeah. How did I not know that?
I don't know how you know who Jeff Goldblum is.
I know, I was like, he's my favorite actor. Whoops.
It's so true.
Sorry, I botched the name. Typical.
It is pretty typical of you.
It's very typical.
I have a Premier passport to both. Oh, I know. I need one too. I need a Premier passport. That's what it's called. They're expensive though for a family of 5. We would literally have to sell our house.
Well, why can't it just be you and I? Do we have to bring the whole family?
I guess not.
We're going on a research trip.
I've never had Tonga Toast, and now I've got to have it. Yes, you do, because it is amazing. And if you've never had it, it's just fun.
It's just fun.
It's fun to say. Go to the Kona Cafe and get the Spam. That's what I'd say.
Rebecca says, am I the only one that didn't know about the YouTube channel? She's subscribing after this.
Possibly, because I sent a message out through our email and through Facebook Messenger.
We haven't done a lot on YouTube. So this is also why we're kind of migrating over there too, because we've done a lot on Facebook. We've done quite a bit on Instagram, I would say. We're pretty active on there, and he's on Twitter. So if you're on Twitter, you're basically talking to Bruce.
Which I haven't been lately.
Whether or not that's a good thing or bad, not sure. But I don't monitor that at all, so it's really,
I'm appropriate.
Yeah, of course. Of course you're appropriate. It's just not filtered.
But I'm not, like, sarcastic or anything, I mean.
Oh.
I'm like a pretty well-mannered over there.
Oh, that's a refreshing change.
Which you wouldn't think.
You don't block anybody.
I've blocked a few.
Okay. But that's also why we're going doing some more YouTube, because we feel like it's, especially when we had a one-on-one with me.
Yeah.
If you guys listen to the last episode, you'll know who we're talking about. You know, she's pretty popular, and we discussed that, you know, YouTube is it. Like, she doesn't go on Facebook. So we've got to make sure that we are cool for her.
The reason that we're on YouTube now,
we stay relevant.
Going over there is a lot of people, believe it or not, don't have Facebook. And I was surprised at the amount of people that don't have Facebook, especially since our Instagram account, we get a lot of direct messages on that account. And a lot of people are like, hey, I didn't know you had a live show. I don't have Facebook, though. And I said, like, you know what, maybe we can do it on YouTube so that way everybody can join us and you don't have to. But if you hit the subscribe button, you may have to use your Gmail account to set up an account. Hit the subscribe button. You'll get notified when we go live, though.
Okay.
But I appreciate you very much watching the show, hanging out with us here on a Monday night. We'll be back. When are we going to be back? Next week is Thanksgiving? Is Thanksgiving week the next time we're going to be back?
That week, I believe.
Is it really?
We'll see.
No, Thanksgiving's not 2 weeks from today, is it? Or 2 weeks from this week?
I don't know. But we didn't answer Rebecca's Would You Rather, so I really want to. So,
right,
would you rather ride the teacups all day?
Yeah.
We'll say Magic Kingdom teacups.
Okay.
Because those are, like, really fast.
I'm down.
I feel like Disneyland isn't as fast.
It's not.
It's cool, but not as fast. Okay. Or would you rather ride Toy Story Mania all day?
I was going to go Toy Story Mania all day.
That's more like the Mater attraction in Disneyland, or California Adventure, rather.
Yeah.
It's a really fun ride. The way the mechanics go.
Yeah.
It's not as, like, swirly, twirly.
Yeah. And it's indoors, so if it's raining out or if it's really sunny.
It's covered.
Yeah.
And so are the teacups at the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, you said the Magic Kingdom? I thought you said Disneyland.
No. I said, let's make it fair. Let's do...
Oh, not Disneyland, you said. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to say
Maybe
Toy Story Mania.
I don't know.
Because you don't have to shoot it. You can just sit there and relax. It's nice and air conditioner in there and go through the whole thing.
You're like a teacup pro, though. You get the teacup to spin so fast.
I know, but I can't go on like for a long time. I'm done after one experience.
So all day is really where it gets.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Kristen says, by the way, we're eating Tonga toast for the first trip, eating at Kona Cafe, 7:30 a.m. during our Magic Kingdom day. Get the spam. It's going to sound weird, and you're going to not think you should get it, but I'm telling you, try it.
Definitely one of you order the spam and one of you not, so that just in case you don't like it.
What?
I don't know.
It's so good, you're going to like it.
I don't know. But that's awesome. You're doing it right.
Yes.
I think that's a great way to start your day.
Totally.
And then go to Magic Kingdom. Doing it right.
All right. That's going to wrap it up for us, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit the like button. Share this out with your friends. If I need to give you a shout-out on that podcast or on the next live show, leave a comment below. Let me know who we're giving a shout-out to. If you want me to text you guys later and say, hey, what's going on tomorrow? That's weird. But
is this you being sarcastic now?
That was sarcastic. Don't leave your phone numbers because that would be weird. You don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
But seriously, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Okay.
What are we going to do next week? Are we going to be on YouTube or are we going to be on Facebook? What's going on here?
What are we doing? Hey, look, I do whatever you do.
Yeah.
I just follow you around.
I know. Can I come with you?
People think you follow me around. It's the opposite.
Yeah. Have a good night, guys. Subscribe to the podcast this week. Maybe we'll not have another guest, but we should try to get me on with us maybe on another podcast. I think she did a good job.
We're working on a guest. I saw some emails.
Now I'm working. I was
impressed.
I'm in work mode.
I didn't even know that. I'm not going to say who it is, but I was impressed.
Okay.
I happened to open up my email and I was happy.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I miss that email?
Yeah. You might have.
All right.
But it said sent from Bruce.
Did it really?
Yeah. Is there another Bruce in the house?
I don't think so. Oh. All right. Anyway, have a good night, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
See ya. How do you shut this off?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go.